Hello everyone, we are back with yet another Minecraft episode. However, this is not the typical survival Let's Play episode like I've been uploading before. This time, it is different. This time, I am uploading a different Minecraft video. This is about, some of the other worlds that I've created using Minecraft. Come on. Come on. So about these other worlds, most of them are in creative. Actually, I think all of them are in creative. I love this menu theme that they have going on. Now, what I'm specifically going to show you is a world I call C3. That I'm going to show you EX Creative, and that'll be the video. It might sound boring, but it's gonna be interesting. Hopefully. Okay, so starting off is this house design. Now, this house design is not a design created by me. This was a house design, I believe, created by a YouTuber and Minecraft player called Rizile. Now, Rizile makes Minecraft house building tutorials, and I used one of his starter house tutorial videos to build this house. This house is not my design, but because I built it in Minecraft, the house itself is technically mine. Now, there are some changes I made to the house, like adding all these stairs here, and adding some things to my own design, like these flowers. And then there's the basement, which I also changed, and I also added a little book here. Meaning, by... Now, this book, should I read it? I'll read it at the end of the episode, or at least at the end of this world tour. So, yeah, Rizile already showed off the house, but I'm just showing it off of my own designs. There's also the balconies, but it's not really that interesting. However, I made some much more interesting things, like, firstly, this hole. Doesn't look that impressive, but I made this whole thing with, ender crystals, and, there was a decimated dungeon right here. But, yeah, I mean, look at this. This is what a bunch of ender crystals are capable of. I mean, seriously, to think of the carnage you can do by decimating hundreds and thousands of blocks. Then there's this, it's like an ender crystal totem or temple. Now, I basically made a rule for myself to never punch this end crystal, because in my mind, this little temple thing that I built is sacred, and I must not destroy it. Let's go up to some of the more interesting builds. Hey. Okay, I'm sorry. Oh, that was my, one of my dogs, Honey. Here's one of my other builds, like this happy face thing. I made it with, all these, trapdoors and stuff, because when you look at it as opposed to the rest of the Minecraft world, it actually looks like it comes from a completely different texture pack, but it doesn't. Look under here, you can see blocks that are normally... I don't know what that sound was. And over here, you saw this from before. It is a pillager outpost that I transformed into a base. Quick note, this world called C3, it is supposed to replicate what is once a server ran by peoples and groups, but is now abandoned. As you can see, there's a little streaks of smoking and damaged ground and terrain. And there's a sign leading to the aforementioned base. Ruleless. Now, Ruleless was, as I said, a pillager outpost transformed into a base. Now, none of these things are actually real. I just built them myself with my own hand. But they do look pretty real when you look at it. I mean, this does look like something that a server or group would do. Now, you saw this before when I went over, but there is this massive crater. This was all caused by not ender crystals, but regular TNT. Yeah, regular TNT. And a whole lot of water. So, actually, so some of the TNT here actually went so far that it went over here and hit a part of the base, but it isn't really that bad. It's not really that badly damaged. Yeah. Another little thing that I made was, where is it? Ah, here we are. This is, basically supposed to be like a picture of a dream. Yeah, it's Dream, the Minecraft guy, you know. And it's, like, depending on when you look at this glass thing, it kind of looks blurry. It's made of glass blocks, and, yeah, I think that's like the concrete block. Yeah. Oh, this is my favorite structure in the game, but let's go down to the rules. No cheating, no griefing, no abuse, no inappropriate stuff. Pretty standard rules, and this is the point where everyone would spawn. Obviously, no one would spawn in the exact same place, because otherwise that would be way too many people spawning in the same thing. So what would happen is they would spawn near this, around this area, but not directly. This is one of my favorite builds in the thing. Now, there's a little trap here. And jump. Alright. Now, this is a pretty, standard base build, I might say. Pretty good building, honestly. Got some cows, some nice, window structuring of a heart. Some stairs leading up there for the fences. And, of course, the history. The Rovenmond Fort from 2000, made in 2012. Right. Founded by Argensoft. Or Argensoft, depending on how you think of it. Construction was from 2011 to 2012. 4 editions were made. Members included Doom 7, Sophie Hunt 9, Raptor, and Shaft. Built by Argensoft, 2347, Doom 7, and Dogmate. It was abandoned by 2015. It was illegally griefed 10 times. Fighters lost. Iman 4765, Craft King, Red BB, Lawer, Yours Den, Gonky, Dogmate, Hound Dog, and Steve. So, yeah, I put a lot of history and effort into this fake base of a fake group of a fake server. This isn't even technically a server, it's just a creative world I have that I'm pretending is a server, an abandoned server. Yeah, I've basically shown you everything at this point. So let's go over to my creative world where there is a lot more to see. And trust me, there is a lot more. Okay. Terrain world. Okay, so we go down. EX creative. Here it is. Alright. There's a lot of stuff made here, so I'll try to keep it simple. I essentially tried to make a maze for a villager to follow, and the magma cubes would be like a place that he had to avoid, but I got kind of bored and just blew the place up. Ooh, I love this one, especially for how I constructed it. Various collections of woods. Now, if you think these are solid wood blocks in the middle, you'd be wrong. These are actually wood fences, if you look to the side. See that little gap there? Those are actually wood fences, which is why it looks like this. If these were blocks, then they would be on the same plane as the blocks, not make them look like this. And here's the fences here, and here are the torches. Alright, this was my second build here, a giant rainbow beacon. Yeah, it looks much more impressive on my phone screen because of how bright it is. But yeah, let's turn around to this creeper. There's technically two designs for it. The normal design, which has red eyes. And then there's the charge creeper. Now the red eyes creeper is a reference to the creeper from Revenge. Then there is this. It's like a little temple room thing. I made it with stairs, slabs, and blocks. I'll let you pause the video and try to create in creative, because the geometry is already so confusing. But yeah, using from intersecting slabs and stairs. Next up is this Pokeball design. Pretty good in my opinion. Then there's normal Steve, what I like to call Withered Steve. There's a creeper face, glasses. I forgot what these glasses were made from. Then there's this derp face thing, whatever it is. Ooh, this one, it's like a fire temple, or like a fire thing. And finally, we go on to my favorite part of it. This is a replication of Joker's mask from Persona 5. And, like, here is, like, Arsene's eye, and, like, a pool of, I think it was meant to be blood, but Arsene's eye isn't really blood. Obviously, I'm going to build more on this map. Obviously, I am. Why wouldn't I? But, yeah, there isn't really much on it right now. I mean, Hey, sorry for the cutoff. Mom called me. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go back to that, book thing that I showed you guys from earlier. Yeah, the, book thing in C3. Use seagrass to attract and breed sea turtles. That's good, because they make those helmet things that let you breathe under. I think you use their shells, or like these things that they drop to make the things, or are their shells what you wear on their head? Oh, and fun fact, when you go into a desert temple and get bones and rotten flesh, those are actually the excavated remains of mummified corpses. Yeah, you are excavating mummified corpses whenever you go into a desert temple. Think about that next time when you find a desert temple in the wasteland. Alright, so like I said, we're going down to read the 2-page excerpt of meaning. Author is... Okay, here it is. Meaning. I assure you, this may freak you out and be disturbing to some viewers. Life, a dream of endless possibility. The collection of atoms and consciousness to a physical and mental existence. Death, an end to life. The destruction of life and self and spirit and soul. The end of the end, death of life. I can fly, I create, I never lie. Who am I? I am king, I bear wing, angels sing. Who am I? I destroy, I enjoy. World's a toy. Who am I? Remember to mix it up. PhoeMIX out. I hope you guys liked the video. Alright, subscribe and like if you'd like, and oh, I would love if you guys comments make videos interesting, and I love reading comments. If I got comments on my own videos, that makes them even more interesting. Okay, remember to mix it up. This is PhoeMIX signing out. Have a nice day.